What is up, YouTube? Today I wanted to talk about the art of positioning because it is so important today to position yourself in the market of 2026 because let me tell you, we're living in a fucking glitch right now where there is so much money in the info space. There's so much money in the fucking coaching space. But this glitch will not last forever. Let me tell you, in a year from now, 2 years from now, there will be distinct market leaders and everyone else is going to be a bottom feeder. The subject of today's video is going to help you become one of those fucking market leaders within your industry and within your specific niche. So let's get into it, all right? So first things first, I wanted to talk about the basics. Red ocean market versus the blue ocean market. A red ocean is a market full of sharks and blood. If you go there, you're gonna go there to die. Very simple. A blue ocean is a niche market with no fucking competition, and that is where you go to dominate. So for example, if you were a fitness coach, if you just put in your bio, I help men lose 30 pounds in 60 days. That's a red ocean. There's other fucking sharks, bro. Everyone else helps people lose weight. It makes no fucking sense. Versus, I help ex-military dads take back control of their identity and improve their lives. Now that is a blue ocean. Who else does that? Who else fucking does that but you that's gonna copy this niche from this video and fucking apply it? You know what I mean? No one else fucking does that. That's the level I want you guys to think at. It's finding your unique market differentiator and what makes you unique. You know what I mean? What angle can you attack the market from? What angle is uniquely yours? What is your life experience and what has allowed you to basically get the results that you have today that nobody else has? That's what I want you guys to think about in this video. So guys, precision is king. All right. So let's dive into it. Today I've prepared a worksheet that I'm going to go through live with you guys. So your ICP being your ideal client profile, how to identify that. Let's do it. So first things first, what is their current situation? So let's say your ICP's current situation. Let's write it down. Let's go ex-military men 30 to 45 who lost control of their habits. Let's say their pain points. Let's isolate that. Let's say subpar physique. And let's say identity crisis. Let's work with those two. Subpar physique. The deep-rooted pain is when you go a layer under the surface pain. You know, like if someone has a subpar physique, how does that make them feel? And if someone has an identity crisis, how does that make them feel? And where does it fucking stem from? That's the level of precision I want you guys to have when you're defining your ICP. So let's go subpar physique. The deep-rooted pain behind that is loss of confidence that they used to have during the military or before the military. And identity crisis, let's say lack of purpose and direction. Okay? Because as we know, a lot of military guys, they quit the military and they don't know what the fuck to do with their lives because nobody's giving them orders anymore. They just get a pension, they're comfortable. Normally they get into drugs, they get into gambling, they get into alcoholism, you know, they get into consummation pretty much. And there's a lot of ex-military guys that need coaching. I know a lot of them. And I know a lot of military guys that became coaches for ex-military guys and that are doing very well. Okay? But it's still a blue ocean market because not everybody's going to position themselves in that way. So the desired outcome for these ex-military guys, what could it be? Okay? It could be confidence and control of their life, habits, destiny. And that's a general reason, okay? But we got to ask ourselves, why would they fucking want this, guys? Why would they want that confidence and control over their life, their habits, and their destiny? Feel like they're old, in control, maritally selves again. Excuse my shitty handwriting, guys. Excuse my shitty handwriting. But at least I'm saying it so you can listen and read at the same time. Why else would they want confidence and control? A multitude of reasons, you know. A reason a man would want confidence in life is, now that I have confidence in myself, I can finally trust myself to do the things that I've always wanted to do. That is like the main reason people want to be confident, okay? But I think you guys get it. So now that we've identified the ICP, it's a matter of understanding the unique market differentiator that it takes in order for someone like you to stand out from the fucking crowd and to create your own blue ocean market. Okay, so your offer and your offer, which I can quantify as your unique mechanism. What do you offer that other people don't? You know, how exactly do you help ex-military men regain their confidence and control over their habits and destiny better than the other guy next to you? What in your offer allows you to do that? Is it your modules? Is it the fact that you have custom apps for them? Is it the fact that you have one-on-one support? You know, like what is it? What is it? Is it the fact that you have a network of resources for these people? Like what is it? It's your, and then your thinking. You got to combine this with your thinking. So your thinking is how you think through problems, okay? How you solve fucking problems whenever you get presented with a problem in front of you. Like for example, let's say you're ex-military and you got out of addiction. How did you get out of addiction? How did you think your way through that fucking problem you were facing? And then next, your personality, which is your ego. And your ego is an accumulation of everything you've been through in your entire life. You know, our ego is our external shell that we present to society, right? So how do you present that shell? How do you do it? And what formed that shell? What movies did you watch? What hands did you shake? What conversations did you have with people that shaped your current personality? You know what I mean? And when you're able to combine all three of these things together is when you have a market differentiator. So you have your offer in which you explain your unique mechanism, you have your way of thinking, and you have your personality. So in a short form piece of content and a long form piece of content, people should 100% be able to you should 100% be able to tie your offer, your thinking, and your personality together. So when people watch it, they say, okay, this is 100% you. There's no questioning it. This is you. This is unique to you. This is yours. This is your content. This is your style of speaking. This is your way of thinking. And this is your way of solving problems. This is what this person offers. Does that make sense? And 10 things. In order to understand your market differentiator is 10 things that I want you guys to take a pen and paper and start writing down. Why would somebody pay you? 10 reasons why someone would pay you. Pause the video, write it down. Specific pain points that you have solved in the past for yourself. 10 specific pain points that you solve for yourself. 10 things that you would need to see in order to pay a coach. From you personally, why would you pay a coach? What are 10 things you need to see? And then specific pain points that you currently have in your own life. And the reason why I'm asking you these two brackets of questions, because this is more like for your ICP, right? For your clients. And this is more for you personally, you know? And the reason why is because in the info space, most people only view it from one perspective. People only view it from the client perspective, from the inside, or if you're watching this and you're in the info space and you're a coach, you're most likely only viewing it from the outside in. And I'm telling you that it's very important that you be able to develop the skill to not only view it as a consumer, but as a creator at the same time. Because when you're in the info space and you're a competitor with all the other people in the info space, you're fucking blindsided. You don't understand really how the market thinks, how your client thinks. But when you're a consumer, you're fucking cattle. You're sheep. You don't know how the market works. But if you can think from both perspectives and you can create your offer, you can create your content from both perspectives by answering these fucking questions that I just put, you will start to dominate because you will understand, you will have omnipotence over your current niche. You'll understand how your customers think and you'll understand how your competitors think, and which will allow you to stay ahead, 10 steps ahead of everyone else. Does that make sense? And that's the main problem that you guys need to solve, okay? So if this video was helpful, very short video, but if this video was helpful, drop a like, drop a follow, and you could book a call with me down below, first link in the description.